Good morning, everybody. Welcome to SLDR640. I just want to kick off the first week as we get started on doing all of our readings and engaging in forums and working on our projects. You're going to have an opportunity to build a diversity and inclusion statement by the time you get done with this course. And what does that look like? And you're also going to be able to work with a group on a project to build a inclusive framework for the workplace. And this will allow you to understand how you can bring in components of diversity and inclusion. One of the largest reasons that diversity is so important is so that we can tap into the value of everyone on the team, regardless of their gender or their ethnicity, their race. Regardless of that, what value do they bring to the team? How do we tap into that? Because this diversity is going to drive innovation, and innovation is exactly what we strategically need in the 21st century. We are going to have to be very strategic in what we do as organizations to not only survive, but to thrive in this globalized world that we live in. With this framework, we're also going to dive deep into some additional topics. Some of this will feel like you're drinking out of a fire hose because you're picking up a lot of different information from videos, from books, from articles, and it may even feel overwhelming. But the point is to expose your mind to some of these other concepts, and by simply being exposed brings awareness. It brings the ability for us to change the way that we see these things. And when we're able to change ourselves, we're able to help develop and change others in the workforce, those that we lead. And so this is going to be not only about developing skills to change your heart and your mind, but to open up that door for others as well. What does a diverse workforce look like? What does a workplace look like that's inclusive? How are we excluding unintentionally populations of people? Maybe they're from the LGBT community. How are we excluding them without realizing? Maybe someone's from a different culture. Maybe you have a work group and you have one individual that's from India, one individual that's from Amsterdam in Europe, and you have one individual that's from the US. How do they interact with each other? Are we culturally understanding the ways that they communicate, the way that they express their innovation and creative ideas, or the way that they may not, based on the fact that they come from a collectivist or a individualistic society? So these are the things that we're going to grapple with. And I hope that you'll take a deep dive with me to help change your own mind by the end of this course. So I look forward to all of you engaging with each other and dialoguing, because your experience that you share with each other is so incredibly rich. You have so much to bring to the table in this course that I can't wait to see what some of this looks like. So I'll touch more on each week and homework assignments, but I wanted to introduce myself and let you know that I'm highly engaged during the course. If you have any questions at all, I'm highly responsive with text. Otherwise, you can email me. I try to check that a couple times a day. And I can either text you right back if you're working on something and you have a quick question, or I can call you and we can talk. I'll also set some times that we can do on a Saturday or a Sunday morning where we can do a collaboration online, and you can just pop in or pop out if you have any questions. So I will be here and be available. Here is to an amazing week one and an incredible 6 weeks. Here you go.